And Beau is here pretending to be Beau Dietl. Good morning, Mr. Dietl.
Oh, I am Beau Dietl.
How are you? I saw you. Well, you'd have to be watching television, the Fox Business Network, but it looked like you were putting handcuffs on Tony.
Well, Tony assumed the position very naturally. It made me just come to the conception that there was he has had that done in his life before,
right,
like what we call tossing somebody, looking for an illegal weapon or so. Tony probably has been known to carry something illegal, just the way he went up against the wall with his hands on the wall.
Sure.
Yeah. So how are you this morning, sir? You're not feeling well? Chest a little hurt? Get down and do those push-ups, Don. You know?
It's not the push-ups. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to do some kind of muscular.
I do.
What do? You walk on a treadmill.
No, I work out 3 days. I have a trainer.
Trainer.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem you got. You don't need a trainer.
Well, I do.
Get into your head, hit the ground. I do 60 push-ups in the morning.
I do push-ups. I do knee. I do.
Okay.
I do all that.
You got to keep that body firm and all that.
It's not that.
What?
I don't feel well. It's not because I haven't done enough whatever.
You know, I feel great. You know why I feel great, Don?
No.
Remember a year ago, I told you about...
I'm not happy that you feel great and I don't.
Remember sleep apnea, which I have?
Yes.
So many Americans have that garbage when you snore and all that kind of stuff, which you probably snore too.
No, I don't.
What's happening is your oxygen level is starting to break up, and it wakes you at night. So I found myself waking up. So I found this air machine now, Don. It's just a strap on your head, and 2 holes go into your nose, and it opens your airway up. Like, I didn't sleep with it the night before. I felt like garbage yesterday. Last night, I put water in there to keep humidity so your throat don't get dry. I slept through the night, man. I could pick up my car now. It's all about sleep.
Why would you want to do that?
Sleep. Sleep's so important.
Well, why would you want to pick up your car?
I don't know. I just feel strong. I feel good. I feel good. Talking about feeling good. We're talking about the country going into a real problem. Last night I was with Charlie Rose and Joe Grano from the Jersey Boys, the producer of the Jersey Boys. We were having dinner in Cipriani's last night. We were talking about the state of the country and with all these pensions that are out there.
I don't know if I'm really interested in you and the producer of the Jersey Boys trying to solve what's going on in
And Charlie
America.
Rose, one of the most prolific interviewers of all time. No, Charlie, my man Charlie. Well, in any case,
Charlie Rose, the guy on PBS.
Yeah,
the two-legged Ambien
doesn't make
pill.
a move without
The two-legged. Yes, Bernie described it right. The two-legged Ambien pill.
Oh no,
I mean,
he's
a nice
very
guy,
smart man. Very smart.
That's just
He's
man,
on public TV for a reason.
That bus left the station that's a long time ago.
You know, we're talking about
That ship has sailed years ago.
We're talking about the economy.
But yeah, he is. He's unlike me. He will not be getting his mojo back.
He's
that
right.
is not going to happen.
He's right there. What a
Is
wonderful
that
man.
happen?
What a
Well, I'm
wonderful
sure
man.
he's a lovely guy.
So-
Well, I know him.
So we're talking last night about the economy. You know, there's over 3 million federal employees out there. And what's happening is with their retirement, they get paid with their retirement over 80% of the normal retirees in the public industry. Charles, you got to listen up.
I'm listening.
We're
Please.
listening, God.
Please.
80%.
What do you want us to do?
80%
If
of
we,
their salary.
80%
to
more.
relax.
If we cut back 15%, we could save over $30 billion a year just on federal employees. Now when you come to city and state employees, you ever go into the motor vehicle, you ever go into a city thing or post office, the mentality is lazy, lazy, lazy. What's happening is they go into a job with one thing in mind, retire. I had a cop that I knew. He went on the force. He was there 2 months. Never locked anybody up. He supposedly broke his little finger, his shooting finger, climbing over a fence, chasing a guy he never caught. He goes and retires, full disability, tax-free for the rest of life. He's in the gym pumping 350 pounds now, curling with 200 pounds. Then you got my friends, the firemen. Over 85% of them retire with disability. How bad is it? The doctor, the surgeon, who never was a fireman, wants to go out on 3/4 disability. You know why? Because he was breathing the same air as the guy who was talking to him. This is at a ridiculous pace right now. I retired back in 1985. You know what my pension is done? I got a normal pension.
Man, I just got a pain in my hand here.
Ooh. You all right?
No, I told you I don't feel well. So.
I'm sorry.
Plus, I would like to point out to you, I have cancer.
I'm sorry about that, too. And so, you know what?
Which is under control, but you never know.
My pension.
How are you treating that?
He's eating jalapeno peppers and yak yak stirred up, right? Yak, semen. What do you drink?
I'm not drinking semen.
Well, what do you drink?
Lord, what the hell is wrong with you?
Well, what is that thing that my Dietl makes you in the morning? That super shake.
What have you lost your effing mind?
Flaxseed.
Oh, flaxseed. I thought it was
Not
yak.
yak seed.
I thought it was yak semen.
Oh, my God.
Well, listen, Dietl got some good concoctions for you. And I'm going to tell you something. That lady looking good. She's looking good. And when you go, my brother, when you go, I will be there, my brother, and I will cover Deirdre and take care of her when you're gone.
You need
and
to
little Wyatt could be my
take a
stepson.
number.
No, little Wyatt could be my stepson. Little Wyatt will be my stepson. I'll be there, brother. I'll be the godfather. Okay. Now, finishing up.
Yes,
$2,200 is my retirement, ordinary disability. I went to the hospital 30 times, fractured skull, all kinds of tricks. I got out of the police department. I felt as though I was strong enough. I didn't have to get 3/4. My problem with all these things are people go
Do you get a pension from the police department?
I get $2,200 a month, ordinary pension out of the police department. My whole thing is that
you get $2,200 a month?
That's what I get a month as my pension from doing all the time in the police department. Right. It's ordinary disability, no, ordinary retirement, no disability. What happens is they go on disability, then they get federal disability. Some of these guys are knocking down. Look at that fire chief. He's going to be knocking down on close to $300,000, 200 and something thousand, $240,000 a year, tax-free. What that is equivalent to is a $500,000 a year job. We got a problem with the system. What's happening is we're paying out. Look at me. I'm 59 years old. I still could get a job. I could go in the police department now, and I limp a little bit. You see how I limp? But you want to know something? I still am good. I play golf. I do what I got to do. Too many people are sucking on our society, and that's
golf.
the problem.
Did you see John Gotti Jr. on 60 Minutes?
Yeah, I didn't think it was a good idea. But just shows you. I don't think it was. I think it was ill-advised for him to go on there. What he should do is get his family, move to North Carolina, and get out of here because he's going to be a target again. And we know what happens there. And then they bring Beau out of the dressing room again. But my point is, you should not do publicity like that because you're a target. You're a target all the time. You got FBI
Well, he
agents.
wants people to know he's out of the mob.
Well, you want to know something? All right, that's fine. He's out of it. Move your kids down to North Carolina, get a little house on the hilltop.
You think he's out of the mob?
Yeah, I don't think the mob wants to be with him. So I think he's out of the mob, yeah. I really do. I think it's all over.
Seemed like a nice guy, is not?
I know him since he's a kid. Since he's a kid. And the
I don't know if
father.
he's a nice guy.
Did you see the
like he's
picture of
okay.
the father? What the father looked like towards the end?
No, because I was listening on the radio. I know that they described it.
I was shocked. John Gotti Sr., who I grew up as a kid and everyone knows it, was one of the most handsome guys you ever wanted to meet in your life. I mean, he had a charisma about him. When towards the end, I never saw the picture that I saw on Sunday. He looked like they operated for the cancer and all that. They must have had some guy with a hacksaw. I mean, his face was all distorted. And I looked at him and I said, oh, my God, I couldn't believe it's the same guy that I knew growing up. And it's a tragedy, that he went to jail in the sense that you don't get the proper medical treatment. If you're in jail, you should still have all the rights of medical treatment, too. I really believe that.
We're out of time.
Okay, wait, one more thing. Hold on.
We're out of time, so.
Wait. Frankie Valli, another guy that doesn't make a move without me from the Four Seasons. Right. He's suing 6 of the members. Also, please, let's not tax any more Wall Street.
12 minutes now.
We use it for cops and firemen.